Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Just got on here, just waiting a couple minutes for some people to join. Happy new moon in Aries, everyone. Solar eclipse. We are officially out of this eclipse portal. Finally, it's been a shit show. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's been a pure shit show. Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, all of these eclipses, the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse, and I'm just over it. Like, I've had so many identity crises, multiple death and rebirth experiences through this. Hi everybody. Hi Allison. Hi guys. Give me a second. I'm just gonna close my door. Alrighty, hello. Yes, I'm an Aquarius too, and it's crazy because this is all happening in Aries, and I don't even have any Aries in my chart. I have no planets in Aries, and somehow as an Aquarius, this shit has been affecting me like crazy. So we're gonna do a reading for the new moon and for the eclipse portal. So it's gonna be like a little different than last time. Yes, Aquarius gang, hello, hi everybody. It's gonna be a little different than the full moon one that I did last time. I just kind of came on with like no plan at all last time, but this time yeah, it's like last time I just pulled cards randomly, just kind of whatever you guys need to hear. But this time we're going to be asking 3 questions for each sign. It's going to be, what do you need to release, what do you need to embrace, and how to align with that energy. Aquarius stellium, wild. I have a Capricorn stellium. I have 6 planets in Capricorn. So stelliums are some crazy intense energy for sure. But yeah, I told you guys I was going to come back for the new moon. I'm going to try to be more consistent with the lives. I can't promise that I'll do them all the time, but I'm definitely going to try at least for the full moons and the new moons to come on, and maybe certain other times. 7 Capricorn placements. That's wild. That's a lot of Saturn influence. Like, just speaking as an Aquarius with 6 Capricorn placements, Saturn's like up my ass all the time. It's honestly like my whole life is a lesson. It's wild. Hi everybody. Welcome in. Yes, I have 6 Capricorn placements too. There's a lot of people with Capricorn stelliums. I think it's also like a generation thing because like I'm not an astrologer, guys, so like I don't know the specific years, but there's a certain like year to year where Neptune, Uranus, and Saturn were like all in Capricorn. So if you were born between like those certain years, you will definitely have a better chance of having the stellium, because all you need is like one more planet there, right? For me, I have Mars, Venus, and Mercury also in Capricorn. Thank you, Zuzu. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, tons of Capricorn. I feel like a lot of my views are Capricorn and Aquarius placements, and also like the other air signs, Gemini and Libra. Thank you, Nick White. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. But thank you. Hi from Australia. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I don't go that live that often. This is probably like my 3rd time, I think, ever going live. I went live a couple of weeks ago for the full moon in Virgo, and I think I had a better time. So I'm not doing personal readings today. We are doing each sign, so I haven't started yet, so you guys haven't missed anything. I'm going to go through Aries to Pisces, and we are going to ask 3 questions. What do you need to release, what do you need to embrace, and how to align with the energy. And then I'll also pull you a Moonology card, and then I have an animal spirit deck, and I will read the message from the lovely book here, just to keep it a little more interesting. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. I'm starting with Aries, of course. We are in Aries season. Can I record and post it later? How do I do that? Is there a way to do that? Hold on, let me look in like the settings here. Is there a way to record and post it? I don't know much about going live, guys. I'm not that experienced with it. I'm better at live on YouTube, but here on TikTok, hold on, let me look at the settings here. Restart live, moderators, muted account, blocked accounts. I don't know. I don't know how to record it. Excuse me. It asks after you're done. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out after I get off the live then. I'll make a little note here because with me I'll probably forget. So let me write it down. I don't know if I can post this long of a video on TikTok, but if I can, I will post it on YouTube. So if you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the link is in my bio. It's the same username as here, so it should be easy to find. What sign am I? I am an Aquarius. Hi, tea cake. Hi, everybody. All right. Hey. Yeah, so I also post like longer readings on YouTube if you guys want more than just like the 5 or 10 minute videos that I post on here. I do try to do like monthly readings for each sign, which are about like 45-minute videos. And then every weekend I go live and I do an all signs read where we either look at the person who's on your mind or we see who is thinking about you. So let's get into it for my beautiful Aries. Happy birthday to all my Aries out there. Hope you guys are having an amazing Aries season. Ireland, hello. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I heard, is TikTok like going away in the States again or something? Like somebody told me, yes, Adriana, I just got on. Yeah, I just got on. It's 9 p.m. here. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, I heard TikTok's getting banned again in the States. Like, crazy. So, yeah, if you want to see my videos, you can follow me on YouTube. And I post the same content that I post on here. So you won't miss anything. Minus the what sign is thinking about you. But, or yeah, who's thinking about you. Thank you, Nat. Thank you for the ice cream cone. How do you pay for readings? You have to book one with me, like book a private reading. You can do that through the link in my bio. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. All right, let's get started because I'll just be here talking all night with you guys if you let me. Thank you, Inkwave. Thank you. All right, so for my Aries, what we're going to look at is what do you need to release, Aries, with this? Oh, the little doggy, so cute. It's a corgi with these little legs. I love it. Cutest little things. Corgis are actually adorable. The Philippines, yes. I have like a ton of viewers from the Philippines. It's wild. That doggy is adorable. Italy, hello. I'm half Italian. Ciao from Italy. Allison, yes, hello. LA. Okay, guys. Aw, thank you, my love. Okay, so, yeah, let's get into it. We're going to look at Aries first. What you need to release, what do you need to embrace, like what's new that's coming in, and then how to align with this new energy. Okay, Allison, I see you. I see you, my friend. That is my friend. Do you want a mod? It's up to you. You don't have to. I don't want to give you a responsibility if you don't want to. But I don't think I need one. Like, I don't usually have, like, issues on here. But let me just see. How do I do that? I know that I can do that here somewhere. Give me a moment, guys. Moderators. Wait, do I have to be following you to add you as a moderator? Hold on. Hold on. How do I even do this, you guys? I am... Comment settings. No, I can see that I can mute you. Hold on. So sorry, guys. Let me just figure this out. Because it's only showing me the people that I follow, which is myself. Like, it's not showing me... Yeah, shit. Okay. Okay, can I, like, follow you then? How does that work? Okay, hold on. Let's see. There. Okay, I'm following you, so let's do it. I'll probably unfollow you after it. It's just because I, why do I not see you here still? I still don't see you on here. I hate the TikTok. Okay. It's not a big deal. I think I'm okay anyway because, like, you guys are all good here. I'll just, like, mute people if they are annoying. Okay. Yeah, let me do my reading. Yeah, so for tonight, guys, we are going to go through each sign. I'm going to start with Aries. We're going to do what do you need to release, what do you need to embrace, and then how to align with the energy. Thanks for the rose blue coffee. I'm not doing personal readings tonight, guys, so please don't spam the comment section with your questions. If you want to book a private reading, you can click the link under in my bio on my profile, and you can book one through there. All right, so let's get into it. For my Aries collective, what do you need to release? What does Aries need to release, please? What does Aries need to release? Okay, we have the Six of Swords in reverse here, Aries. So there's something that you are having a really hard time moving on from here. This is something that's coming up as a block for you right now. And if you need to learn how to let something go. There's something that you need to learn how to let go here. Give me a second, guys. There's a lot of energy in doing live, so just bear with me. Six of Swords in reverse. You are needing to release something that you don't... It's almost like you don't want to move on from this. Like you've gotten so comfortable being in this, like holding on to this energy that you almost like don't want to let it go. And because you're doing this, this is sort of like serving as a block to you, and it's kind of like keeping your energy stagnant here, okay? Give me one more for Aries for what do they need to release. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's something that you're like refusing to let go. There is like a part of you I feel like that wants to let it go, but there's also a part of you that's like holding on and resisting. Hold on, my cat wants to go out, but thank you, Sid. Hold on, baby. Want to come say hi to everybody before I let you out? I guess I'm disturbing her nap. This is my kitty. Her name is Moon Pie. She's like, woman, what are you doing to me? Isn't she the cutest little baby? Look at her. She's like a little teddy bear. Thank you so much, Vlad. Moon Pie says, thank you for the roses. Okay, you can go now. I'm sorry. She's like, lady, just let me out of here. Okay, go, baby, go. Go, it's okay. You're good, you're good, you're good. Okay, sorry, guys. Yeah, she wanted to go. Interruptions, Aries, interruptions. All right. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like this is something that is hard for you to let go, Aries. It's a difficult thing. There's a part of you that's holding on, and it feels like it's your ego that's holding on, honestly. So I think some of you guys really need to go through, like, yeah, look what came up. The Devil. It's your ego. Your ego, it's not you holding on to it, Aries. It's your ego that's holding on to it. Your ego will not allow you to let go of this. Could be a relationship for some of you guys. We have the Lovers here as well. So your ego is the reason why you're holding on to something here that's not serving any purpose in your life, okay? For some of you guys, this could be a negative belief system, okay? Negative thoughts. a bad habit, okay? Toxic behaviors. For some of you, it could be, again, like unhealthy habits. This could be like an addiction or, you know, something. Again, we got that Lovers though, so it could be a relationship for some of you. So you're needing to shed your ego here, Aries, and it feels like this this eclipse portal was supposed to kind of help you do that, but you were showing a lot of resistance with the double here. You were showing a lot of resistance, and so you may have not been able to shed that ego and fully move on during this time. Don't worry, you'll have another chance. You can always have another chance. You can do this whenever you want. The eclipse portal just tends to kind of assist us through these things, right? But you were showing a lot of resistance with the double card there. Okay, what does Aries need to embrace? What does Aries need to embrace? No, I've not done Cancer yet. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We just got started here. What does Aries need to embrace? What's coming in for Aries, please? What does Aries need to embrace? We have the Prince of Wands here. So this is the Knight of Wands. So, you know, you need to embrace your confidence a little bit more, Aries. You need to get out and explore. You're kind of stuck on this one thing. You're kind of like laser focused on this one thing that you can't let go. But there's such a huge world to explore. There is a whole version of yourself that you haven't explored, Aries. There's so much in this life to explore, and you are keeping all your energy and attention on the one thing that's draining you. Is that Shrilla? Hey, girl. Yeah, you're so Aries. You are holding on to the one thing that is, yes, honeymoon, the zodiacs are in order. You're holding on to the one thing that is preventing you from going out and exploring and finding a new version of yourself. Hold on, guys. I, you know, have the butterfingers here. All right, guys, hold on. I dropped a card on the floor. Yeah, and this thing is actually got you really sad. Okay. This definitely could be related to a relationship, because when I pulled the first card, the Lovers was on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you guys, this has to do with a connection that you're not letting go. Okay, how to align with this new energy that's coming in, because, you know, I feel like Aries, actually let's clarify the Prince of Wands here for you before we move on to that third question. Can we clarify the Prince of Wands? Ooh. We have the High Priestess, Aries. All right, so with the High Priestess here, you are needing to embrace your intuition, Aries. Embrace your psychic gifts, okay? You actually are very intuitive, very connected to spirit, and you don't even know it, okay? Or you do know it, and you're just not embracing that energy. Some of you guys, yeah, you're needing to explore. Thank you, Carrie. You're needing to explore the spiritual world more. You're needing to explore your spiritual side of yourself, okay? And embracing that, because you have a lot of power there, Aries. You have a lot of strength there. And again, you're putting all your energy into something that is no longer serving a purpose in your life, that's no longer aligned with you. So how can you align with this energy? How can Aries align with this energy, please? Thank you. The Five of Wands. Five of Wands in reverse. So again, stop showing resistance. Stop resisting. When something is trying to leave your life, Aries, you got to let it go. Let it go. Okay? Let the trash take itself out. It's trying to go. And embrace the healing. We have the Prince of Cups here on the bottom of the deck, which is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a healing energy. There's a healing that's trying to come in, and you keep resisting it. Look, we have the Tower behind that as well. So, Aries... if you don't let this go, with the universe keeps trying to give you opportunities to let something go here, and you're refusing to do it. So if you keep doing that, if you stay on the path that you're on right now, you're going to have this. The Tower is going to force you to let it go, and it's going to be in a rather unideal way, okay? The Tower, you're going to get forced out of your comfort zone. So right now, the universe is gently nudging you, trying to say, just step outside of your comfort zone, Aries. It's okay. It's okay to let this go. You have a fear of the unknown. You have a fear of uncertainty. What happens if you let this go? You've been focused on this for so long, you don't know what to do with yourself if you let it go. That's where the exploring comes in, okay? And again, getting more in touch with your spirituality. But stop showing the resistance, okay? Allow the healing to come in, because it wants to come in, Aries. All right, that's what I got for you guys. I cannot do short readings to save my damn life here. Let's get you Moonology card for Aries. Thank you guys for sharing the live as well. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate the roses. Look what we got here. What does it say, Aries? I know it's backwards, but it says reflect on your priorities. I haven't done Taurus yet, and I'm not answering personal questions right now. If you want to book a reading, you can do that by clicking the link in my bio. Reflect on your priorities, Aries. Sorry, guys. Reflecting on your priorities. Is this a priority for you to be holding on to this thing? I don't think it is, Aries. I do not think it is. And we have find a balance here on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's get you an animal spirit card. Thank you guys in the comments for answering the questions for me. Appreciate you. Oh, I get distracted so easily. That's why I don't come on live. Okay, for Aries, what is Aries' spirit animal right now that they need to get in tune with? Well, apparently I can upload this, save it, and upload it later and like post it. So I'm going to look into that after the live. Apparently I have the option to do it after the live. So I'll look into that. And then if I can't post it here, I'll be posting it on my YouTube channel. You got the bear, Aries. You got to embrace your inner bear here. I'm going to read this one from the book because I'm not like super familiar with this deck. Let's find the bear. Where is the bear? Fox, rabbit, raccoon, house. The bear, it was the first one. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from a deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of a new direction and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. This is not a multiple platform live. I need to learn how to do that. I'm doing this off my phone right now, so I am working on trying to learn how to do things off my laptop the right way. I'm just not great with technology, so it's going to take me some time to learn, but I'll get there, guys. Just bear with me. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, heaviness. To bring into balance, movement and exercise. All right, Aries, that was a pretty deep reading you got to start it off with here. Let's go move on to my Taurus collective. Yes, okay, babe, but apparently I can post this after the live, so either check here or check my YouTube channel, and I will find a way to post it if that's possible. Again, I don't know 100%. I'm not like super familiar with going live, but I will try. April 29th. One of my good friends' birthdays, April 29th. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus need to release? Anything that's causing a lot of conflict in your life, Taurus. Is there people around you that make you feel like your life is difficult, like they're making your life difficult? Okay. Or is there something you're doing that's making your life difficult? Maybe it's you. You know, it's not always about other people, Taurus. Sometimes it's us that's standing in our own way. And that's what a lot of readers don't want to tell you. They want to put the blame on everyone else and keep you in this victim mind state. Taurus, you're standing in your own way here. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. Anything that's causing a lot of conflict in your life, if anything that's causing you to feel inner conflict, okay? Feeling conflicted within. So there's a situation you're conflicted about. This is what you need to release, Taurus. Thanks for the follow, Jen. Did I drop it on the floor? No, it's on me. Okay. We have the star. Okay. Are you conflicted about a dream that you want to follow, Taurus? Are you conflicted about a talent that you want to share? Because this is what's coming up for you. You could be resisting a dream that you want to chase. You need to release this resistance. Ooh, I feel like this is going to be a theme here, guys. A lot of resistance is going to be showing up here. And this is, you know, this is something I feel like a lot of people just, when I'm doing personal readings, people I know personally, myself included, we're all struggling here right now. Okay, we're all in this together. Six of Cups, something from your past. Something from your childhood. This is like deeply rooted for you, Taurus. You are showing some sort of resistance. And give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, I resumed right on 444. That's so funny. Of course. So sorry about that, guys. And a minor interruption. But yeah, Taurus, let me get back on track here. There's a dream you want to follow. You're fighting it. You're fighting it. You need to let go of this inner conflict you have about something. Or again, there's a couple different messages here. So for some of you guys, it's whatever's causing you to feel conflicted. That's the thing you need to let go. So if you're wondering whether you should let something go or do something about something, this is your sign. Let it go. Let it go. Aqua gang. But we're on Taurus. We're on Taurus. What does Taurus need to embrace? What's coming in for Taurus that they need to embrace? The Knight of Pentacles. So Taurus, for those of you who are questioning whether you should chase a dream or not, or resisting this dream or this inspiration, you're going to go for it, baby. Because this is going to bring you a lot of abundance. For some of you guys, this has to do with, oh, thank you, Asma. I missed your name. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Asmile Wins, Star Nation. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm blind. Like, I can't really see the names all the time. But thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If I don't say thank you to everybody, every single gift, it's just because I don't want to, like, interrupt my train of thought. But I do see them and I appreciate them. So thank you guys so much. But yeah, so with the King of Pentacles here, what you need to embrace is you guys have some sort of abundance coming in here. Material abundance. Something that you're resisting going for is actually going to bring you in a lot of money here, my love. Thank you, Rosa. Yeah, a lot of money is coming in. But not even just that with the King of Pentacles. For some of you guys, there's like a business idea you're conflicted whether you should start or not. You need to go for it. I'm getting that you guys need to go for it. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. A friendship necklace. That's so cute. Okay. We have the Tower in reverse. Taurus, this thing that you're trying to resist here, it feels like it may bring chaos into your life. So it's almost like you're trying to avoid it. There's good chaos and there's bad chaos, Taurus. Okay. Sometimes in order to get somewhere we need to get, we need to push through a struggle. The Nine of Wands. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, like you gave me a little mustache. How can Taurus align with this energy? That reminded me of those, what are those lives that people do? And they're like, I'm a cowboy. Or like, they just like say like ridiculous shit. Remember that was like super trendy a little while ago? I don't know if people are still doing that. We have the 10 of Cups and the Prince of Cups here for how to embrace the energy. Okay, also with because they're bringing my eyes back to the star here, which is telling me more about embracing your authenticity as well, Taurus. Be your authentic self. I feel like some of you guys are resisting, like, it's like you're afraid of other people judging you. So you're not being your authentic self. It's almost like you're trying to fit into a box. Don't fit into a box, Taurus, because you are meant to stand out. Okay, your uniqueness is what you need to embrace right now. And being confident in that, Queen of Wands, being confident in that, and not trying to avoid, like, I feel like some of you guys are almost like trying to avoid a disaster because, or sorry, not because, it's like, sorry guys, let me just gather my thoughts before I start speaking. You're trying to avoid standing out in some way because you almost have like a fear of being judged or a fear of like being different, Taurus, but you're being guided to embrace your true authenticity here. This is what will bring you true happiness. This is what's going to bring the happiness in for you guys. Okay. So getting aligned with what truly makes you happy, because you are ignoring what makes you happy. Deep down, it's causing conflict within yourself. I hope this is making sense to you guys because it's just a kind of a weird message and I'm having a hard time like articulating and making sense here with this. But yeah, let's move on. Let's get you a Moonology Oracle card and then we'll do your animal spirit. Yeah, because I've been on for 30 minutes and I've only gone through 2 signs. Like, I'm going to be here for 3 hours if I keep taking this long. Taurus, let your fears dissolve. Don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to stand out. Listen, it is scary. It's scary putting yourself out there, Taurus. When I first started making TikToks, I was so uncomfortable all the time, every single time. And I was so awkward. And I'm like, I look awkward. I sound awkward. My face is doing awkward things. Everybody can see it. Everybody's noticing it. But when you just consistently show up every day, that's what matters. That's what people want to see. They want to see you be consistent. They want to see you show up. And, you know, everything you want, Taurus, is on the other side of that fear. So just show up. Do it for yourself. Show up for you every day. You're not doing it for other people. You're doing it for you. What's Taurus's spirit animal that they need to embrace right now? Haha, the lion, Taurus. You got the lion, okay? Be the freaking king of the jungle, okay? Who cares? It's the jungle. The jungle's a wild place. Everything's crazy there. You never know. I just came back from the freaking jungle. It's insane. I'm going to read this from the book for you guys. Yeah. Even my readings are ADHD. Okay. Tarantula, camel, gazelle, cheetah. Oh, hold on. I just saw it. Lion. There we go. Lion, patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is the master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with keener eyes know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Alrighty, okay. Next up is going to be Gemini. Well, as long as the messages are making sense to you guys, because sometimes they don't really make sense to me, but it doesn't need to make sense to me. It needs to make sense to you. All right, let's do Gemini next. Geminis. What does Gemini need to release, please? What does Gemini need to release? What does Gemini need to release? Ooh. Okay, I didn't shuffle enough because you got in the same cards as Aries and Taurus. What does Gemini need to release? If it wants to come out again, it will come out again, so I'm not worried about putting it back. I have done that many times in my own readings. I didn't want to see the tower, and I'm like, screw you, tarot. I put the tower back, and it pops out 3 more times. And then I throw my entire deck across the room. No, I don't. Okay, what does Gemini need to release? The Magician. Let me clarify it. Why does Gemini need to release the Magician? What does this mean? Okay, 8 of Swords. So Gemini, there's something that you want to manifest here in this world, in this life that you're living, but you're feeling trapped right now. Okay, you're feeling like you cannot bring that manifestation down into reality. You're feeling restricted. You're feeling limited. And this message right now is telling you that you need to, for now, okay, I'm not saying forever, but for now, Gemini, there's a reason why you can't bring this into reality. It's not the right time. You're not ready yet. So right now, you need to let go of the idea of you bringing a specific manifestation into reality. There's some sort of work that you need to do first. There's a lesson that you need to learn first. There's something that needs to happen before you can bring this from the ethers down. Okay, you're not ready yet. It's just simply you're just not ready yet. This is why the universe is restricting you. This is why you're unable to find the resources. This is why you're unable to bring this in, because it's not the right time. You know, divine timing. And divine timing is not based on a specific time. It's not like divine timing is December 21st, 2025. That's not divine timing. Divine timing is when you've been through certain experiences, when you learn certain lessons, when you integrate those lessons. And that can be different timelines for everybody, right? So it's not a specific time. So there's something you want to bring in. You know, have patience, Gemini, because just because you can't have it now doesn't mean you can't have it in the future. But now is not the time. Now is not the right time for this. What does Gemini need to embrace? Thank you to all the gifters as well. I appreciate you guys. Why is everybody getting the tower? This tower is really messing with everybody, okay? This whole eclipse portal, this is what it feels like for me. I don't know about you guys. I feel like a lot of people are experiencing this. You need to embrace that tower. When things go wrong, Gemini, I feel like for some of you guys, a lot of things keep going wrong, especially regarding this specific manifestation. Again, there's a reason. The universe is trying to redirect you by showing you this isn't working. Stop trying. I know this sounds like negative and like I'm discouraging you guys, and I hope you understand what I'm saying when I say it's not the right time. So the universe is going to make this really difficult for you, and you're just wasting your energy, right? So instead of like getting upset, you need to embrace this, if that makes sense. Give me one more for that. Yeah, surrender to it. I know that's not the typical meaning of the Seven of Cups, but in this card, look at this guy. He's totally surrendering. Surrender to the Tower. There's a lot of resistance coming from the collective right now. If something's not making sense to you and you keep trying to make sense of it and it's just confusing you even more, this is when you need to let go of things, okay? You're not meant to know why right now. Also, Gemini, you're not meant to know why. The divine is keeping this information from you, keeping this manifestation from you, keeping this information hidden for a reason. How to align? How can Gemini align to the new energy coming in for you guys with this new moon, solar eclipse? Stop perpetuating your own damn suffering, Gemini. You know what you're doing. You guys already know. I feel like I don't even like need to tell you, because if this resonates with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Something's not working and you're trying to force it to work. It's like trying to make a pair of jeans that's 3 sizes too small for you fit you. You can try your hardest, Gemini, to squeeze into this clothes that don't fit you, but they're not gonna fit. There's something you have to do first, like possibly, you know, this is a bad example, guys, but I just bear with me for the sake of the message here. You know, if you want to fit into those clothes that don't fit you, what do you have to do first? There's a process you have to go through. Maybe you have to lose the weight. And I know, and I'm saying that sounds so bad. This is like a terrible example, but that's the message I'm getting, right? You're trying to do something that's just not working right now, Gemini. Allow a cycle to end. There's something that needs to end in your life as well here, Gemini. Guys, please be patient with me. I'm going in order of the signs. I'm not going to just jump to Virgo or Libra or Sagittarius. Like, I'm going in order. If you don't want to watch, you can come back in a little bit. I am going to read those signs, but we're going in order. Okay. We have strength here, Gemini. So have the strength. Have the strength and the courage to accept that this is not meant for you right now. And that by you trying to force this, you're just perpetuating your own suffering. Could be like a spiritual lesson for some of you guys with the Hierophant there. Oh my gosh. See this Mercury retrograde? It's in my 3rd house. So I'm like struggling to communicate this whole time. I can't wait till this is over. All right. For Gemini, please. Open up to change. Open up to change, Gemini. You guys have been trying so hard to make something happen here that's, again, not ready. You got, ooh, Gemini. You got the cosmic egg for your spirit animal. Oof. Okay. So this is like a special card in this deck. Because it goes by elements. So there's like, some cards are fire, some are earth, some are water, some are air. And then this is a spirit card. And there's only like 5 of them, I think, in the whole deck. So let's see the cosmic egg. And I will read it for you. Golden egg, black egg. I think the cosmic egg, unicorn. I think it's the next one. The cosmic egg. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck. Oh, that's a really special card, Gemini. And it represents the unfolding of a cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness, spontaneity arises with, a sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of the interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. So remember, you'll get there, Gemini. Just stop trying to force things that are not meant to be right now. Tap, tap, tap your screen. I don't want to be one of those people. Oh my God. I'm so uncomfortable doing lives, guys. But this is like, I'm also just trying to make the effort to step out of my comfort zone as well. This is how we grow. You don't grow in your comfort zone, guys. You really don't. You can stay there forever and it just gets boring. All right, let's go move on to my Cancer collective. Thank you, guys. Thank you, my friend. Thank you to all the new followers. Welcome in. All right, Cancer, please. What does Cancer need to release with this eclipse portal? Two of Cups in reverse. Prince of Wands. This is going to be very like mundane, Cancer. Situationships. Situationships, not equal partnerships. The Knight of Wands is the player energy. This is your classic situationship. Two of Cups is anything that's not bringing you into union with yourself or into union with another, okay? So, Cancer, let go of that situationship. Let go of that player that you got your heart set on, because they're not going to change. They're not going to change, Cancer. In fact, this is probably damaging you more than anything, okay? Yes, this one, Cancer, is different because it doesn't feel very, what am I trying to say? Anyway, I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to get back to the reading. Yeah, let go of your situationship. It's pretty straightforward. There's definitely a situation here where you are holding on to. You keep making excuses for yourself. You keep making excuses for the other person. You're entertaining something that is not a healthy partnership here. Okay, what does Cancer need to embrace? I was not expecting that, Cancer, but let go of your player, boyfriend or girlfriend, your situationship. What does Cancer need to embrace? What's the new energy coming in for Cancer that they need to embrace? What's the new energy coming in? Ooh. Oh, we got baby, your transformation. When you let this go, you're going to go through a major transformation, Cancer. And guess what? You're going through a glow up too. This is going to build up your confidence. This is going to build up confidence that you never even knew you could have. The reason why you're stuck on this player or this situationship is because you actually lack the confidence, Cancer, in yourself. And you feel like that's all you deserve. But you actually deserve so much more. And as long as you allow yourself to believe that you deserve this, because that's all situationships are, really. It's you being okay with getting the bare minimum with someone who doesn't actually want to commit to you, right? So as long as you're okay with that, that's what you're going to get. When you let that go, oh baby, you guys are going to go through the biggest transformation. You don't even know what's coming for you when you let that go. You're going to take all your power back, Cancer, okay? And you guys are going to be looking better, smelling better, okay? Just your energy is going to actually become so much more magnetic. Like you have no idea, Cancer. You are going to be drawing people to, you're going to be getting so much attention. Right now, you may not be getting a lot of attention from people or not getting attention from people that you like because you're very focused on this one person and this is depleting you. This is draining your energy. When you work on your confidence here, babe, everyone's going to want a piece of you, including this person. And that will be your test. And whether you go back to them or not, that's going to be the universe testing you. When you go through this transformation and this person comes back around in the future, this is the universe saying, are you going to take this again? How do you align with this energy? Stop fighting for it. Stop fighting for it and allow yourself to heal. Allow your heart. This is going to sound weird, Cancer, but allow your heart to break. Allow your heart to break so that you can start healing. Because right now, you're just putting little cracks, little fractures in your heart every day. And it may not feel like extremely painful. You're just dealing, like every time you hold the tears back, you know, every time you do that, it's creating a little crack, a little crack, a little crack. Okay? But you need to let your heart break so that you can begin to heal here, okay? There's somebody as a Cancer out here stuck in a situationship, and you keep going in circles here with this person. And then look what we got on the bottom of the deck. The Fool. The Fool. A tiny diny, so cute, thank you. Yeah, so you're going to have you're going to have new beginnings, okay? You're going through a literal death and rebirth, but you got to let something go. Someone for you guys, actually. It's a someone. All right, let's get you an oracle. That was fast. Let your fears dissolve. You're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of getting your heart broken, but the way that you move out of this cycle is by allowing your heart to break so you can begin the healing process. And sometimes we're scared, and that's understandable, Cancer. You know, it's scary. Nobody wants to go through a heartbreak. Nobody wants to go through a painful situation. It sucks. It's one of the worst things to experience. So, you know, it's fair enough that you're not wanting to experience that. But do you want to stay here forever, or do you want to grow? Because growth hurts. And it's uncomfortable. And having a rebirth is uncomfortable. And it hurts, right? Being born, going through a tiny little birth canal, being squeezed out a little tiny hole, is not a fun process. But it's a necessary process. It's a necessary process if you want to get to the other side, right? Let's see what animal spirit you guys get for my Cancers. You have the hummingbird. Very cute. I saw so many hummingbirds in Costa Rica. I was like, oh, I see them here sometimes, but like not as often. They were just like all over the place down there. All right, let's find the hummingbird. Did I just pass it? No. Here we are. Positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. You, Costa Rica. I just got back from there. I was there for 17 days. Pura Vida. Best place. I'm coming back for sure. I absolutely loved it there. That land, so healing. It did something to me. I've gone through multiple transformations since being there. Like I am like restructuring my whole life right now. Hold on, guys. The live is making sure I'm still here. All right, we're good. Yes, Costa Rica. Oh, I love it so much there. And the heat. Like, I'm from Canada, so, like, it's cold as shit here. The heat there. I love it. I love it all the time. Every day. And everything's so lush and green. Oh, God. It's beautiful. Beautiful. But But yes, hummingbird for Cancer. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. When in balance, smart, curious, loves to learn. When out of balance, pushy, insistent, sharp. To bring into balance, take a class. So learn something new. Yes, yes, Canada. I'm in Toronto. If you guys ever see me, say hi. I've had like one person recognize me a little while ago, which was really interesting. I was like, oh my god, I feel like a mini celebrity. Like, I'm not even that big on here, and yet I've had someone recognize me. It was definitely a moment. It's so cold right now in Canada. We have like freezing rain tonight. I was supposed to go to like a yoga meditation new moon circle, and it got canceled because of the freezing rain. All right, next up is Leo. I know some of you guys are waiting for Leo here. Why does it say get info on Canada's federal election at the bottom of my live? I don't want to... Bleh. There was like some freaking politician people knocking on my door today, and I was just like, get out of here. Like, I freaking hate the government. Texas, hello. Never been to Texas. Minnesota. Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. I would love to go to the Philippines, actually. It looks so beautiful. The UK, Arizona. Yeah, where's everybody watching from? Let's take a little break here. Raining in Italy. I'm half Italian. I've never been to Italy. It's something somewhere I want to go. I want to do a Euro trip. Tennessee. Scotland, that's my other half. Half Scottish, half Italian. I was in Scotland last year. I loved it. I was in Glasgow and Edinburgh, and it was just, I missed it. Like, I've been there before, and it was, I love Scotland. I think is like the heart chakra of the earth. Like, it's such a magical place. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. I love you guys. Ireland. I actually wanted to go to Ireland when I was in Scotland. I wanted to visit Ireland as well. I just wasn't able to at the time, but I would love to go to Ireland as well. I love to go everywhere. Honestly, I feel like everywhere is worth traveling to or seeing at least once. Like, this world is so huge and beautiful, and there's so much to experience and explore, and you just stay stuck in the same place all the time. It is just boring. Like, it's boring. I don't know. It's so boring. South Africa. I love Scotland. My mom was born in Glasgow. She moved here, I think she was like 18. She still has an accent and everything. Like, I don't really notice it because, like, I grew up with it. But my friends, like, I've had friends that meet my mom. They're like, your mom has a Scottish accent? I'm like, yeah. I mean, like, I hear it, but like, I don't know. All right. I'm doing Puerto Rico in the end of April. All right, let's do Leo now. I'm going to BC in July to Shambhala Festival in BC, but I've actually never been there. I've never seen the Northern Lights. I'm in Southern Ontario, so we usually don't see them. There's too much light pollution here, and we usually don't see them. I gotta go a little more up north for that one. All right, Leo. What does Leo need to release? Okay, sorry guys, too many cards flew out there. What does Leo need to release? Something that's got you conflicted on an emotional level. We have the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords. All right, you guys are like conflict. Okay, so here's the thing, Leo. There's like your head is conflicted with your heart. Your head and your heart are conflicted right now. So whatever is causing this feeling of you battling, you know, your mind versus your feelings, you need to bring this into balance, okay? It's not necessarily about releasing it. I think it's just more about finding a balance here for you guys, for Leo, okay? But there's something causing you mental conflict. There's something causing you mental conflict, and it has to do with your emotions. And I feel like you're going back and forth from your head to your heart, your head to your heart. And so whatever this situation is, basically, is what you need to release. What's causing this conflict in you, Leo? Who is causing this conflict in you? That's what you need to let go of. There could be a specific person causing this conflict for you, okay? Because court cards are representing of people, and we have the Queen of Cups here, so it's a feminine energy, a water sign energy. But you have like a mental conflict here. There's actually somebody, Leo, that... So I'm getting two messages here. It's either like you're avoiding confronting somebody because you feel very strongly, like emotionally about something. So you're like avoiding a confrontation. Or there's a confrontation that keeps coming up where you're not being honest with how you feel. What do you need to embrace? What do you need to embrace, Leo? What does Leo need to embrace, please? What's coming? Oh, the clarity. You need to get clear. You need to embrace the sun, okay? Hi, Megan. Welcome in. You need to embrace the sun, Leo. You need to embrace the clarity. I do feel like clarity is coming in for you guys about this situation. You're not going to be conflicted much longer. There's some sort of clarity that's trying to come in. When you get the sun card, it means something's about to be illuminated for you. So when you get that information, it's time to embrace it. Sometimes we get new information and then we just go back into the old thing that we were dealing with. So when you get that, you're getting like almost like an epiphany. You need to use that information to move forward. There's something you're lacking clarity in. When you get the clarity, you're about to move forward. Okay? How can you align with this energy? How can you bring in that clarity? Spending time alone. Spending time in meditation. Allowing yourself to reflect and contemplate the situation, what it is. Analyzing without over-analyzing. But spending quiet time alone. We have the Hermit energy here. So this is about, you know, meditation as well. Going on a spiritual quest. An inner quest. Something that's like within you. And not being influenced by any outside sources or external people's opinions. It's in you. The answers are in you. You're going to find the answers within you. Okay? But you need to take a little break from the world right now. Take a little break from society and spend some time alone. When you spend some time alone and you allow the silence to come in, you're going to get the clarity that you're looking for. You're overthinking it right now. Like you're too in your head about it, right? You know, when we're standing too close to a situation, we can't see it clearly. So it's about, I feel like breath work is going to be beneficial for some of you guys as well. Like just focusing on your breathing. You know, I know meditation's not easy for everyone. I'm one of those people. There's many different ways that you can meditate. You don't have to just be sitting still. You can meditate by doing something that you enjoy doing that doesn't really require any thinking or focus or concentration. Okay, like if say you're like a musician, you can meditate while you're playing your favorite song that you know really well. You don't have to think about. You can meditate by going out for a nature walk. As long as you are allowing your thoughts to clear, but it's not even just about clearing your mind. It's about letting the thoughts come in and being the observer. Okay. And then letting them go. All right. Yeah. Coloring, drawing, any type of creative thing. Even for some, you can meditate while washing the damn dishes, Leo. Okay. It's called active meditation. And it works wonders for people with ADHD. For me, I can't meditate for shit. One of the only ways that I can meditate in stillness is if I'm in or near water, or sometimes like in a bath, because I can't get up and get distracted and do things. So that might work for some of you as well. Moonology card for Leo, please. Leo, we have keep your heart open. So the answer that you're looking for, the clarity you're looking for, is coming from within your heart space. So remember, it was saying you're mentally and emotionally conflicted. So the answer is going to come from your emotions, not from your mind. Sorry if I feel like sometimes I seem like I'm yelling at you guys, or I like sound like really aggressive. I'm just really passionate. That's all. Sometimes I am yelling. Thank you for the perfume, Carrie. Let's see what animal spirit card Leo gets. What animal spirit card? Ooh, we have the otter. So cute, little otter. Let's see. Otter is a water. Well, I don't know. I've been told I'm aggressive, and I'm like, I'm okay. I don't care. Like, I am who I am. But I just, I know that these are sensitive topics sometimes as well. And like, it just is what it is. I'm just thinking about everybody else too. Otter, unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful, creative creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter, represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have the giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When in balance, full of love, needs nothing. When out of balance, gloomy, sighs, makes silly excuses to bring into balance. Dance party or celebration. So, you guys I feel like you're being a little too serious, Leo. Remember to bring the fun. You guys rule the 5th house. Remember to bring fun and pleasure and joy back into your life. Remember who you are, Leo. Remember who you are. Show the moon card again. Keep your heart open. It's a first quarter moon in Libra. This deck I'm using, if anybody, hold on, I have the deck, the box here. This is the Moonology Manifestation deck by Yasmin Boland. It's beautiful. There's 2 Moonology decks. There's this one, and then there's the original, which I also usually use these in like my monthly readings on YouTube. So the Moonology Oracle cards. I love these. One second, guys. I'm just going to smoke my vape, and apparently I'm not allowed to do that on camera. I'm still here, though. Next, we are going to do Virgo. Yeah, Virgo's next. Just give me a moment. I think I also just want to, like, cleanse the space. So just give me 1 second, guys. Holding my lighter upside down here. Let me just get some smoke in here. Once you start burning Palo Santo, I swear, like, my nostrils just start craving the smell of this. Like, I'll just be walking around and be like, I can smell it. Like, it's like an addiction, you know? The scent, so good. Let us take a little moment and cleanse these. You choked on sage? Are you eating it, or you choked on, like, the smoke? Finger hearts, thank you. I just let her burn here for a minute. Am I allowed to show fire on TikTok? I don't know. There's so many stupid rules on here. I know rules are there for a reason, but I'm an Aquarius, so. You can listen to your rising sign, your sun sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign. Some people like to listen to the North Node as well. So it really just depends. So, you know, sometimes one will resonate with you, but the other one won't. So just watch whatever you want. I'm not a big fan of, like, too many rules and stuff. I'm Aquarius, so I feel like, you know, do what your inner voice is telling you to do. Do what you're guided to do, right? Not everything has to have so many rules. Maybe unless you're like a Capricorn. Capricorns are not rule breakers. That's because Aquarius, we're like the rebels of the zodiac. We like to question the authority, question the rules, right? We always like to play the devil's advocate. We might not even feel that way, but we'll question something. Yeah, sometimes the rising sign is going to make more sense. All right, let me just move this aside. It smells so good. All right, next up is Leo. Oh, I will call you out. That's the one thing. I will call you out. People always comment, they're like, stop calling us out. Stop exposing us. And I'm like, no. I'm Aquarius. What do you guys think Pluto and Aquarius is about to do to this world? Expose everything. Call it out. Break it down. Break down the structure that Pluto and Capricorn did. Okay? All right, guys. Moving on to Virgo here. What does Virgo need to release? Aquarius don't like bullshit. You did not miss Capricorn. We're on Virgo. So you can stick around or you can come back. Thanks for the follow. What does Virgo need to release? So guys, yeah, if you want to catch my lives, what I'm going to do now is try to go live on the new moons and the full moons. Especially if it's on a weekend. I can't always promise on a weekday. Like, I'll try. It really depends on how tired I feel after doing, like, personal readings and stuff, how busy I am. But I'll at least come on for the weekend. All right. What does Virgo need to release, please? What does Virgo need to release? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Are you pouring from an empty cup here, Virgo? Are you pouring into things that are not giving back to you? Are you pouring too much of yourself? Are you pouring out of an empty cup, or are you pouring into an empty cup? Are you pouring into a cup that's got a damn hole in the bottom and everything that you pour in is just leaking out? That's what you need to release. That's what you need to release. For those of you who missed your sign already, I'm going to, apparently I can save the video after the live and post it. So I'm going to do that. I don't know that I can post this long of a video on TikTok, but I'll post it on my YouTube channel. All right. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups for Virgo. Yeah, you guys are pouring into something that's not pouring back into you. And you're draining. Anything that's draining your energy, draining you emotionally, Virgo, that's what you need to release. That's what this eclipse portal has been guiding you to release. Okay? Anything that's making you feel rejected, anything that's making you feel discontent, energy vampires. There's something that you're pouring into that's giving you nothing in return. Virgo, I don't know what it is, but you do. That's what you need to release here, Virgo. What do you need to embrace? What new things are coming in? What does Virgo need to make some space for? What does Virgo need to embrace? It's like you keep giving and giving and giving, and something's like not giving back to you. What does Virgo need to embrace? Self-love, self-care, self-love. Prioritizing yourself, Virgo. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is about treating yourself. So what it feels like is going on, Virgo, is, you know, you are making strides, making accomplishments here. And instead of treating yourself or showing yourself appreciation or showing yourself love, you're pouring all that energy into something else or someone else. You need to pour into you. Self-love rituals, self-care rituals, Virgo. Just treating yourself, taking yourself out. All these things that you want to do for this other person, you need to do it for you. Okay? You need to do it for you. You guys have some financial independence coming in as well. Oof. Working on your financial independence, because a lot of you guys, that's what's coming in for you, is becoming more financially independent. So that's what you're needing to focus your energy on right now, not whatever is draining you. For some of you guys, it's whatever's draining you emotionally here, especially. What else for Virgo? The Lovers. Self-love. Nine of Pentacles, self, lovers, love, self-love. Spirit said, I said what I said. I said what I said. Don't try to clarify me. How to align with this energy, Virgo, to heal from something. So I said this for one of the other signs, and I'm going to say it again for you. You keep pouring into something, expecting something to come out of this, and it's not. So the step forward that you guys have to take is to basically allow your... I know this is going to sound kind of messed up to you guys, but it's like allowing your heart to break in a situation so you can begin the healing process. So you not pouring into this anymore is going to hurt because you've gotten yourself so used to this. I feel like there could be somebody also that's like breadcrumbing you. So you keep pouring and pouring, pouring in, and they're giving you the little crumbs, and that's like your little dopamine hit. And so when you let this go, you're going to feel pain. You're going to feel heartbroken. But you're needing to embrace this pain. You're needing to embrace the healing. And then through this healing, what do? You're going to start showing yourself love. You're going to start pouring back into yourself, Virgo. Okay, so that's what I got. Let's do your oracles. We love to pour into situations and you keep abandoning yourself. So a lot of people who have abandonment issues are afraid of someone else abandoning them. Yet you continue to abandon yourself by giving to situations that are showing you that they're not for you. They're not good for you, you know, that are hurting you. You're abandoning yourself. You're perpetuating the wound by doing that. Okay? When you understand that, you can start to take your power back because you take responsibility for the pain in your life. You're not putting it on someone else. Oh, why are they this? Why are they that? No. Why are you allowing this, Virgo? Why are you allowing this person to treat you this way? You keep entertaining it, right? Sorry, guys. I got a little too many cards flying out there. We have speak your world into being. I feel like self-talk, positive self-talk could be something that can help you guys as well. Speak your world into being. See how these are two identical people looking at each other. Self-talk in the mirror. I know it's going to sound cheesy and you're probably going to feel really stupid doing it at first. Do it. you'll get more confident in doing it. 1 second, guys. I gotta sneeze. I don't want to sneeze on camera. Wait, do I have to sneeze? Maybe I don't. I don't know. All right, I guess it went away. All right, what's Virgo's animal spirit card? What the heck was that? Oh my goodness. Okay, you got the horse. So beautiful. Let's find the horse in the book here, shall we? Here it is. I just passed it. Horse. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum, so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride it on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Ritual, I think, for you guys as well, right? Ritual is just picture it like a routine. It's something you do every day, but yours is like self-love and self-care. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. When in balance, achieves anything, never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. To bring into balance, strength training. So maybe some of you guys, part of your self-care journey is to start working out, to go to the gym or do something active. Let me get some water, guys. All right, next up is Libra. Good night. You have a good night too. Thank you, Liv. Thank you, Allison. Thank you guys all in the comments for answering the questions that I am too busy to answer right now. I appreciate you all. All right. What does Libra need to release? What does Libra need to release, please? Hold on. I'm going to take these because they fell on the table and not on me. Libra. You need to release the fears that hold you back from attaining your wealth and prosperity, your abundance. You got some major prosperity trying to come in for you, but what are you so scared of? What are you so scared of, Libra? You need to address this. Something is making you so scared of having this kind of power, having this kind of money. For some of you guys, it's a business. For some of you guys, you want to start a business, but you're afraid. There's fears. There's a fear of you attaining wealth. There's a fear of you having power. There's a fear of you having everything that you want. Now, these fears are subconscious, okay, because we have the moon here. This is all about subconscious fears, Libra. So there is a deeply rooted wound in you that is causing this fear. And this is why your abundance has not come in yet. For some of you guys, again, it's fear of like starting a business, okay? You got some serious emotions wrapped up in this, Libra. You got an abundance wound from childhood, or like a money wound here, okay? Maybe you grew up with scarcity mindset, with lack mindset, okay? Yeah, there's something, Nick, see, you guys know. This is why, like, I always feel like I need to, like, get so into describing the readings, but it's like, no. I don't need to get all into the details. If this resonates with you, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a big fear here. The fear you have to overcome. When you overcome this is going to bring your abundance in. What do you need to embrace? What does the Libra need to embrace? Good morning. It is 9:19 p.m. here where I am, but good morning to you. So the way that you overcome this fear taking small steps, okay? Creating stability, creating a solid foundation for yourself. You need to build off a very solid foundation. Some of you guys are scared that if you build something up, it's all going to come crashing down. So this is why it's so important for you to build on a solid foundation, because if you build not on sand, what is that? I think it's like a quote from the Bible or something, like something about building a house on sand. It's all going to come crashing down. So it's about creating the stability here. Okay, creating these 4 pillars to build yourself up. Okay, build it up slowly. Also, like, you know, you celebrating your small victories and accomplishments here. Give me one more for Libra. Pushing through the struggle, Libra. Pushing through the struggle. So everything you want is on the other side of fear. I've said this multiple times, so multiple signs, multiple readings. If overcoming a fear wasn't going to bring you success, like nothing, these things don't come easy, Libra. So you've got to push through the uncomfortable feeling. Okay. But sometimes we need to figure out why, right? When we figure out why, we unlock like a new level. You know what I mean? Like you unlocking information, but there's something like you guys are needing to push through here. But really, thank you, Allison. You need to, you need to build on a solid foundation and push through any struggle, push through the fear. Because when you're about to overcome the fear is when it's going to be the most relevant. That's when you're going to feel it the most. But the reward, Libra, the reward is going to be worth it. You're going to be so happy you did it. How to align with this energy for Libra. How to align with this energy. Battle those negative ass thoughts, Libra. Change your belief system. Okay? There's a negative belief system that you're so stuck on. And because you've believed this for so long, this is what a belief system is, Libra, is just a thought that you think so much that it becomes your truth, your belief system, okay? I like to describe this as like a road system. So the thoughts you think the most, like picture like, I'm talking about the inside of your brain, okay? The thoughts that you think the most are like the highways, okay? There's lots of cars all day zooming around the highway. It's very constructed, very built up. It's very fast. Everything's fast and easy to get to because these are the thoughts you think every day. When you're trying to reprogram your brain, it's not easy, Libra, but it's so worth it. When you're trying to reprogram your brain, the new thoughts are going to be like this little dirt road in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in the country. And there's like maybe 1 or 2 cars that drive down this road a day. And it's a dirt road. There's stones everywhere, hitting your windshield, wrecking your car, chipping your car, and it's just a really rough drive, okay? But the more cars that start driving down that road, so the more you force yourself to think. So think of the cars as like the little neurons that are firing when you think the thought. The more you think the thought, okay, now the city is going to be like, all right, people keep driving down this road. It's obviously like a useful road. So why don't we pave this road? And then you pave the road. And now it's easier for these cars to drive down the road. And now more cars are driving down it. And eventually this road becomes more built up and busier. And it's easier for those thoughts to flow, right? It takes work, Libra, but you can overcome it. You don't have to be a slave to your old belief systems. You don't have to be a slave to your current belief systems and your negative thoughts. I hope that this is making sense to you guys. Thank you, Anna. Okay, let's get a moon card, Moonology for Libra. This is like the 3rd time this has come out. Let your fears dissolve. It's very fitting for your reading, though. Let your fears dissolve, Libra, okay? Let's get an animal spirit for you. I did not read Capricorn yet. And you got the lion, too. One of the other signs got this. I forget who. You got the lion. Be fierce, my loves. Be fierce. You can overcome this. Babe, You got this. There's people out here with half as much talent as you, but they got all the confidence in the world. And that's what has them going, right? So the Leo, Lion, this is a confidence card. Work on your confidence, babe. Let's get the Lion again. Here we go. Lion, patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and a living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise on their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where the quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious, to bring into balance. Daily meditation and friendship. All right, next up is Scorpio. TikTok's like, don't forget to take a break. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. I'm going to go get some more water, guys. I will be right back. All right. Okay. Got some water. Sometimes I forget to breathe, guys. I have not done Aquarius. We're on Scorpio, so Aquarius will be coming up soon. Yes, I'm live on TikTok. Don't worry, guys. I have to learn how to go live on multiple platforms. Something I have to make time to learn and figure out and have like the proper setup. It is something that I intend to learn how to do. I just terrible time management. I will get there. I promise. All right, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to release? A corgi. Thank you. Thank you, Allison. Another corgi. Look at the little butt. Look at the little butt wiggles. So cute. Love the little corgis. What does Scorpio need to release? His little butt. I can't get over the little butt wiggles. Adorable. What does Scorpio need to release, please? Holy shit, Scorpio. Leave it to Scorpio to have like the most intense fucking reading. You got the Death card and the Devil card. Are you guys kidding me right now? Of course for Scorpio, because you guys are death and rebirth, okay? This is your card, death. You gotta, okay. You guys have a few messages here. Let me collect my thoughts. For some of you guys, there's a negative habit. For some of you, possibly for maybe like one or two of you, you could struggle with addiction. You could struggle with a bad habit. Now, an addiction could be anything. It doesn't just, specifically pertain to alcohol or drugs. This could be multiple things. You could be addicted to anything. Some of you guys are struggling to let go of something here that's not good for you. For some of you guys, again, this comes up a lot because this is realistically something that the collective is dealing with, but like your negative thoughts, okay? Your negative thoughts, your negative belief systems about yourself. And you are like majorly resisting letting something go or like going through like a death and rebirth process, Scorpio. You have been resisting this. There's a death and rebirth trying to come. There's like an ending trying to come in here. Also, like there could be toxic people in your life. It's, you know, a lot of the time it has to do with us, not with other people. But because there's a collective here, like I'm going over all of the possibilities here. So remember to take what resonates, guys. Like it's a general reading, so it's not going to exactly fit your situation. But yeah, some of you guys are like resisting a major change here. You're resisting a change, and this is something that's going to be so good for you. You're holding on, Scorpio, to something that's so bad for you right now. What are you holding on to? What are you afraid of? Like, you're so afraid of the change. You're so scared of changing. This may be like the only way that you've known for so long. This may be the life that you've known for so long. This could be the thoughts that you've known for so long. This is the way that you get by, but is it working for you? Ask yourself that. Is it actually working for you? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't think it's working for you at all. You got to let it go, Scorpio. There's something, you know what it is. Like, you got the death card, which is basically stands for release, death, right? There's an ending coming in, or that's already come in, and you're just not letting it go. Like, you're not letting something end. You're like clinging to it for dear life here. What does Scorpio need to embrace? What does Scorpio need to embrace? Went on the floor. Hold on. Ah ha ha ha. But look at this. Look what's coming in. Look what you need to embrace. The new. You are trying to manifest something, Scorpio, but you don't have any room for your manifestation to come in with this energy. Okay? So if you want your new manifestation to come in, you're going to have to let go of this first. And again, for some of you guys, it's old thought patterns, negative belief systems. And, you know, I'm not going to go into the whole thing about how you reprogram your brain. That is something that it takes time. Okay, it's not like you just decide one day and then you wake up the next day and you're good and you're healed. You have to decide every day. You have to continue to keep deciding every day that you want to make this change. You have to put in the effort to make the change. But for you guys, there's something that you need to let go of here that's trying to leave your life, and you're basically clinging on to it. Through the eclipse portal here, you've had something trying to go, something trying to end, something trying to leave your life, and you're resisting it. You're not letting it leave. And we have the Magician here. So when you let this go, something that you want to come in is going to come in. So it's almost like you're waiting for something to come in before you let it go. But that's not how this works, Scorpio. This isn't going to come in first. You're looking at it backwards here. Like, you need to let it go, and then the new thing is going to basically come in here. Okay. Yeah, your new opportunity, the Magician, the Ace of Cups, comes in when you let something go. For some of you, it could be a lover, a partner, okay? For others of you, it's not. There's something that's affecting you on an emotional level. You're needing to embrace the new. You got two new beginning cards here, okay? So let it go. If it goes, let it go. It's leaving for a reason. Let the trash take itself out, Scorpio. How to align with this energy? How does Scorpio align with this energy? Yeah, I'm going to try to repost this whole live. If not on here, I'll do it on my YouTube channel. I don't know if because I've been on for like almost 2 hours, so I don't think TikTok's going to let me post a 2-hour video on here. Happy birthday to my Aries out there. How can Scorpio align with this energy? Facing your fears. Facing your fears of letting go of whatever you're too scared to let go of. Facing the fear of change. 11/11 Scorpio. Oof, that's a powerful birthday. Yes, I'm sorry, my love. I'm not answering questions. We're just doing reading for each sign. Please don't spam my chat or I will mute you or maybe block you. Just don't test me, okay? Moonology for Scorpio. Moonology for Scorpio. Why are your cards falling on the floor today, Scorpio? Trust all will be well. Trust all will be well. No, it's okay. Sorry, guys. I'm an Aquarius, so even when I'm like being funny, people don't get me because I don't smile. I'm have a very dry sense of humor, very like sarcastic sense of humor. So I'm not trying to like sound like I'm being a bitch. That's just the way I am. If you knew me, you would get me, but you guys don't know me that well. So, animal spirit for for Scorpio, please. Ooh, we got another spirit card. You got the golden egg, Scorpio. The golden egg. Let's find that in the book. Yeah, I'm not a total dickhead, guys. But I do have very little patience. Did I miss the golden egg? There's the cosmic egg. Here's the golden... No, that's the black egg. Where am I? Golden egg. Message at the center of the heart. The unstruck sound. I have read Virgo. With the golden egg... Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. I have the spirit of a teacher. Oh, thank you. What a compliment. I feel like I am kind of a bit of a teacher. I'm also a student. Like, if you think about it, we are all students and we are all teachers because we all have something to teach another person and we all have something to learn. But thank you. I appreciate that. I do kind of think of myself as a little bit of a teacher here in some ways. I've experienced a lot of crazy stuff in this. I've lived many lifetimes here. So I've got a lot of experience to share, and I feel like, I've been through this stuff to help guide others through it. I tell myself that anyway, so that it doesn't feel like life's not fair. All right. Sorry, guys. Next up is Sagittarius. For my Sagittarius, yes, Aquariuses will understand. A kindergarten teacher. Do I also know numerology? A little bit, but I don't think I know it enough about numerology to talk about it on live. I don't have that. I'm not as confident in my knowledge on numerology, but I do know a little bit. My life path number is 8. So apparently I'm supposed to be wealthy. Don't know where the wealth is yet, but I'm also very Saturn influenced, so I've got to build it up. It comes slowly. It's funny, actually, when you mix astrology, numerology, even things like human design. If any of you guys have heard of that, I know it's becoming more popular now. I have a good friend who is very knowledgeable on human design, and it's very interesting when you mix all these things together and they actually all kind of resonate with each other. It's really interesting. But yeah, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to release? What does Sagittarius need to release? Thank you guys for the follows. What does Sagittarius need to release? Hi, Rosie. I am good. How are you? We're on Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to release, please? Thank you guys for hitting. Oh my God, 48.9K likes. That's actually wild. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all. I did do Libra. I'm going to try to repost this whole live on my YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to that if you want also longer readings. Okay. So Sagittarius. 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups. What's got you feeling lacking in the emotional department here, Sagittarius? Whatever is causing you emotional confusion and a feeling of lack in your emotional world, that's what you need to let go of. That's what you need to release. Some of you guys are creating an illusion about a person or a situation. It feels like you may be sometimes over-romanticizing certain situations, or you get caught up in like wishful thinking here because you're feeling this feeling of lack, okay? There's this like void inside of you, this emptiness inside of you that you're trying to fill. But you're filling it with illusions is the problem, Sagittarius. You're filling the void with an illusion, which is got no substance to it. So it just perpetuates a cycle of pain for you. So stop feeding into your own delusion. I think sometimes delusion is healthy. Like there's a healthy level of delusion, but there's some delusion that's very damaging to us. You know, if it's a delusion of like confidence, like you're deluding yourself into being more confident, like that's good. Keep doing that because eventually you'll believe it. Like it's kind of healthy. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? But if you're deluding yourself, like creating an illusion about something that's not true, that eventually like you're just convincing yourself a truth that doesn't exist. And then you end up getting hurt from it. That's not good for you. So stop filling your empty void or your cup with like an illusion. For some of you, like more on a mundane level, you feel an emptiness or a void and you are out here like sleeping around with a bunch of people. And yes, it's giving you like temporary satisfaction, but at the end of the day, it's actually making your situation worse. That could be for like 1 or 2 of you out here. My collective. What does Sagittarius need to embrace? The Tower. Sagittarius need to embrace the Tower. They're the second sign that got this. This is actually a really interesting energy here, that you kind of need to let things fall apart so they can fall into place, okay? Sagittarius, sometimes we need to have a breakdown in order to have a breakthrough so that we can break free from a situation, okay? The Tower is about breakthroughs as well. But again, sometimes we need to allow ourselves to break down a situation. Sit with that void feeling. I dropped the card. Sit with that void, Sagittarius. Sit with the emptiness. Sit with that uncomfortable feeling so you can figure out how to actually fill it up with something that's good for you. Okay? You need to embrace the Tower. You need to embrace the chaos. Not the bad chaos, the good chaos, okay? You need to embrace the things that are trying to fall apart because they're not built on a solid foundation. So there are things trying to leave your life. But the Tower is actually a really good energy. People are scared of this card. Something falls apart so that you have a breakthrough, right? And also remember, Sagittarius, the Tower is a very quick energy, okay? Yes, it's very chaotic. It's going to cause upheaval in your life, but it's not a lingering energy. So it comes, and as fast as it comes, it's going to go. And it's going to leave you with a serious breakthrough. How do you align with this energy that's coming in for you? The Emperor. Take your damn power back, Sagittarius. Reclaim your power. Every time you try to fill this void with something from the outside, you're giving your power away. Look at this. You are, what's the word? Oh my God. I just had it in my head what I wanted to say and it left. You're surrendering to the wrong things. You have to surrender to this tower. And I know that's so uncomfortable. Nobody wants to do that. And I get it. But to grow, we have to deal with these difficult situations sometimes. In the long run, you doing this over and over, even though it feels like temporary satisfaction, in the long run, this is worse. Like, this is actually harder for you to deal with because you're just dealing with the same shit every day. Why would you not want to just deal with it once and it's like quick and over? It's like you're ripping a Band-Aid off extremely slowly rather than just, or like, you know, ripping a Band-Aid off super slow. Just rip the Band-Aid off, Scorpio. Take your power back. Stop giving your power away to everybody and everything else, okay? Some of you guys needing to spend some time alone in your own energy here. Can't believe I've been on here for like almost 2 hours, guys. Wild. What's a Moonology card? What Moonology card for Sagittarius? Thank you guys all for being here with me. I appreciate you. It's a Saturday night here where I am, 10:45 p.m. Sagittarius, go deeper. Go deeper. You're trying to fill, remember, you're trying to like fill a void, but this wound actually runs a lot deeper than you're aware of. And the only way that you're going to be able to access this darkness and deal with it is by letting that damn tower fall down. You don't know when this tower, like the way they're showing it to me is like a building. Okay, like the underground part, like the root system, like, okay, building, now they're showing me a plant. Like, it looks like a little tiny plant, but like the root system actually goes much deeper. When you allow this tower to fall, you're going to have so many damn breakthroughs. You're going to have like breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough here. And that is a new moon card, which we are in now. So allow those breakthroughs to come in. What animal spirit card for Sagittarius? Hi, Colleen. Oh God, you guys got so many. Hold on. Just one animal spirit card for, I said one. Sorry, guys, I'm getting impatient now because that's on here for a long time. We got the elephant for you, Sagittarius. Elephant. Let's find that in the book for you. Where did I go here? Elephant. This is air. No, fire energy. Here we go. Elephant. Unstoppable, auspicious, wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured that the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Oh my God, that's so fitting for your reading. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with light and self-knowledge. When in balance, one-pointed, focused, generous, loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. To bring into balance, trust. All right, next up is Capricorn. Next up is my Capricorn collective. Any Capricorns in here? Where's all my Capricorns? I love Capricorns. Like, I never meet Capricorns. Where are they all hiding? Where are you all hiding, Capricorn? I love Capricorns. Where do you guys go for fun? Where does Capricorn go? Share your secret with me. Hi, Capricorns. All right, what does Capricorn need to release, please? I don't know. I have 6 planets in Capricorn. I believe in astrology. My whole damn chart is Capricorn, other than my sun, moon, and rising, basically. Okay, Page of Pentacles here. Something that you're putting up on way too much of a pedestal. Tell me more for Capricorn. What do they need to release? Okay. Your idea, this is like, all right, Capricorn. You guys are maybe not going to agree with that. I feel like you guys are going to be like, hell no, I'm not doing that. But somebody is, or else the energy would not have come up. So Capricorn, you have the, okay, maybe actually this makes a lot more sense than I'm thinking. All right, Capricorn, you have like very high standards for love. What you imagine, and I'm not saying having high standards is bad. Like, you know, it's good to have high standards. It's good to know what you want. It's good to set the bar high. But some of you guys, you've set the bar so damn high, Capricorn. Nobody's going to reach it. Nobody's gonna reach it. Maybe there might be a person out there that does, but what are the chances of you meeting them? If you're looking for love that much, Capricorn, you need to release your high ass expectations. I'm not saying like to lower your standards. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that some of you guys, you know, have a very detailed checklist of what you want in a lover. And if this person doesn't check every single box, you're like, nope, I don't want him. Nope, I don't want him. Nope, I don't want him. Yes, have standards, but nobody's perfect, Capricorn. You are like trying to attain a perfect relationship. Relationships are not perfect. Even the perfect there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, Capricorn. Relationships are messy, even the good ones, okay? You have such a high freaking expectation here of what you think that your relationship is going to be like. And I feel like you guys like believe, like you've convinced yourself to, like you're very like you're very convinced that you're gonna find this. And I mean, like, no shade, Capricorn, you should have high standards. Like this one, I'm very like I'm conflicted trying to give this message, because I get that as someone who's very heavily Saturn ruled too. Like I have 6 planets in Capricorn. I feel like part of this message is probably for me as well. Because I can bet your ass a lot of you are going to agree with me that you'd rather be single for the rest of your life than settle for something that's not going to hit all the boxes on your checklist, right? Right, Capricorn? Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Capricorn. I know, because I am you, okay? I'm an Aquarius with 6 Capricorn planets. Saturn, I am freaking Saturn, okay? You guys need to release the expectation. Sometimes what is meant for you is not exactly what you expect. Okay? Sometimes you might need to get to know someone a little bit more to realize that they are the one for you. I feel like you guys just do the no next, like you're swiping on Tinder or something here. So yeah, it's just, you know, letting go of the high expectation that you have here, that you're going to know right away, because some of you guys might not. Yeah, and I get that. It's because you know what you have to offer, so it's hard to be okay with not getting. And I get that. And that's why this message is even like hard for me to deliver, because like I get it. Like I'm conflicted saying this, because I'm like, I literally don't even believe that myself. But this is the message. I'm not here for what I believe. I'm here to give the message that's coming through, and the message that's coming through is that, you know, you hold love and the relationship like on such a high pedestal, like it's almost unreachable. You know, again, the other message I'm getting is sometimes like you're not going to recognize it right away. You might think that when you meet someone, you're like, okay, well, they're not the one for me. But there's more to a person than what you see on the surface, Capricorn. So sometimes you need to go a little deeper here, okay? What to embrace? What to embrace? Yeah, because the message is not about me or what I believe, you know? It's about you. Maeve, hi. I remember you from last time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Capricorn needs to embrace that is Capricorn, too many cards coming out. Yeah, but for some of you, you can't even get to the, like, yes, you can, like, you're up there, but you're not even on the pedestal that you have up there, okay? If it feels right, Capricorn, sometimes if it feels right, you have to get out of your head about it, okay? Because I feel like there's like a soulmate connection around you or coming in, and you know, yeah, there's something really good coming in for you here. But the thing is, you might do this thing where you write it off too quickly. Like, okay, it feels good, but like this person is not this, or they're not that, or they don't have this feature. But this is still like a soul connection that's coming in. So, you know, sometimes you got to go a little bit deeper here is what I'm saying, Capricorn. How can Capricorn align more with this energy? I'm really starting to enjoy these lives, guys. I'm glad I decided to come on that random one in the full moon last time. Take a break. Okay, so some of you guys are like dating, like constantly dating. Like you're going on date after date after date. You're going on a date. You're going on a date tonight. You're going on a date tomorrow. You're going on a date next week. Stop going on so many damn dates and just like spend some time alone. Because I feel like your dating life is like a dating app. You're just swiping. So you need to take a little break. Have some time to reflect on and contemplate on each situation as it comes and as it goes. Stop treating your dating life like a dating app. Okay? And I think you're just caught up in it because you're just like, you know what you want. You don't want to waste any time. And like, fair enough. Like, you don't want to waste time. I get it. Capricorns do not like to waste time. Like, you guys are definitely not time wasters. But it's kind of working against you right now. Oh my God. That is a mess, Rashawn. That's messy. All right, for Capricorn. Okay, we have a 10. You got 2. I'll just read them both. We have attend to the details, okay? So, you know, go over that list again. Is there a couple things that you can take out? Is there a couple things that you can be a little more flexible on? Okay, do you have to be like so specific, Capricorn? Then we have embrace the flow of life. So again, like just embrace each moment. Like, stop looking at your dating life as like a business interaction, because that's what it feels like you're doing. Okay? Your animal spirit for Capricorn. Animal, thank you, Shauna, and thank you guys. Thank you guys in the chat so much for answering the questions that I can't answer right now, so I don't get distracted. I appreciate you guys. You're the best. You're making my lives easier. Okay, we got the elephant again. Sagittarius got the elephant. Thank you, Maeve. Thank you so much. So let's go back to that elephant energy. Oh my God, look, I opened the book right to the page. I love that. All right, the elephant, unstoppable, auspicious, wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured that the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, one pointed focus, generous and loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. Isn't that what you're doing? Misunderstanding fate? To bring into balance, trust. All right. Next up. Oh my gosh, you gave me a mustache again. What's that girl? Remember that girl that went viral? I know I said this before. She's like, ooh, I'm a cowboy. That was so funny, that trend. I was like, what is going on the internet, man? Like, this shit's wild. It's actually so funny. Like, people will sit here and give someone all day just for going, ooh, I'm a cowboy. I'm like, it's a genius plan, I guess, for them to make money. Oh my God. Thank you, Allison. I guess I'm a cowboy. All right, let's do Aquarius, please. for my beautiful Aqua baby. Where's my Aqua? Where's my fellow Aquarius gang at? Where are all my Aquas? Tell me there's Aquarius in here. I know you're in here. You're being a silent watcher right now, aren't you, Aquarius? Yes, Aquarius. Hello. Aqua gang. Yes, Aqua gang showing up. Thank you guys. I love you guys. My Aquarius collective. We're the rarest sign, right? You guys know that, right? What does Aquarius need to release? Yes, Aquarius is showing up here. Nice. Oh, thank you. What, I just got a firework. Okay, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which you need to release here. Hold on, give me one more. Give me a clarifier for this. Because, oh, thank you guys. All right, you guys need to separate your emotions from your business decisions, Scorpio. Or sorry, why the fuck did I say Scorpio? Thank you guys. I'm just getting tired. I think that's all it is. But we're almost done here, so I'm going to power through. Aquarius. How do I mix up Aquarius? You are getting too emotional when you need to have a business mind here, Aquarius. There's something that you are getting emotionally mixed up in that you need to stay logical here. Stay business minded. Unlike the Capricorn reading, it's kind of like the opposite. Capricorn's like treating everything like a business decision. You guys are, getting all, people like to say Aquarius is not emotional. Bullshit lie. We are just good at hiding it. Okay. And we also are the masters of detachment. So we can detach easily from our emotion, but all that means is that we know how to repress them. Doesn't mean we're not emotional. You're letting your emotions run the show on something, though, Aquarius, where you need to think more. And I'm not saying it is like a business or work situation. It's just there's a situation here where you're letting your emotion run the show and you actually need to think of it more from a business perspective. It's kind of like the opposite of the Capricorn reading. So think of it less as something that you are reacting to emotionally and think of it more like, how would I handle this if this situation were a business situation, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Thank you, Allison. Thank you. Detach. It's time to actually, look, Queen of Swords. It's time to actually use that detaching that is your gift, okay? Detach. This is the time. This is the time to use that. You have a gift of detachment. What do you need to embrace, Aquarius? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to repost this whole reading on my YouTube channel. Apparently, I can save the video and post it, so check my YouTube channel in a little bit. Like, I'm gonna get off here. I need to take a little break, and I'll figure it out after, okay? So check in a little bit. What does Aquarius need to embrace, please? Your curiosity. Okay. Your confidence here, Aquarius. I feel like your emotions have kind of messed up your confidence. So Aquarius, master of detachment. And then you got very emotional here. All right. So you need to let go of your emotion towards something. And then you need to, I am drained. Can you guys tell? Oh my God. Is it that obvious? No, I'm just tired. It's been like 2 hours I've been on here. Around the 2-hour mark is when I usually start being like antsy and I want to get off. But I'm almost done. We just got Pisces to go. So I'm only going to be on for another like 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm good. But yeah, Aquarius, you guys, you need to get back in touch with your confidence here. Okay. Because you getting too emotional about something is kind of like affecting your confidence level, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know, and I always feel bad for Pisces, but it's okay. It's just that, like, I'm tired, like, mentally, and it feels like I can't give as good readings when I start getting that way, right? It's like I'm actually, like, not tired, but you guys get it. Anybody who goes like live, you get exactly what I'm saying. It's just you're on, you know, like I'm talking all the time. I didn't really take many breaks, but yeah, so back to Aquarius. Sorry guys, I'm getting so distracted. Yeah, the ADHD is ADHDing. I have less mental power. Well, you know, that's not true. Not all Aquariuses are unemotional. I'm an Aquarius. I'm a very emotional person. But your emotions towards something, or you're being like too sensitive, not necessarily that you're being emotional. You're being too sensitive, okay, towards something, maybe towards somebody else's feelings. Maybe you are like putting someone else's feelings above your feelings about something, okay? But what you need to embrace has nothing to do with that anyway. You're going on a new journey here, Aquarius. You got like a new journey that's coming in for you. It's going to require you to have a little bit more confidence in yourself, to embrace your curiosity about life. And this is going to be really fun for you. You got something like new and creative coming in. And it feels like kind of unrelated to the thing that you need to release here. All right, how do you align with this new energy? Take your time. Take your time. Move slow. You don't need to, there's no need to rush through this, Aquarius. Like you got this. It's not a race, you know. It's not a, what is that? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Is that the saying? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Take your time, okay? Take your time with the new journey. I feel like it's something really exciting. And you're going to want to like push forward and like go and like really chase this. But I need you to like take your time. Because you got good things coming in, Aquarius. You got good things. All right, so let's move on. Yeah, reading tarot. The lives are draining. I always come on intending to do shorter readings, and then I just can't do that, apparently. My lives are always around 2 hours, just a little over 2 hours. All right, for Aquarius. Moonology card for Aquarius. Reveal what needs to be seen. Reveal what needs to be seen, Aquarius. And let's see your animal spirit. That's because we actually like care about what we do and we like what we do and we enjoy doing this. So it's hard to just rush. As a reader, like you get this, it's hard to rush through. Like the messages cannot be rushed. They can't. They just can't. There's just no way. You got the crow energy. Badass, Aquarius. Crow energy. Let's find her in the book. Crow. Spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has long been seen as a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded and hypersensitive. So maybe you're out of balance. I feel like you're a little bit out of balance, and that's why you might be like oversensitive to a situation. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. Okay. Last but most certainly not least, my beautiful Pisces. My beautiful, beautiful Pisces collective. I am a Pisces rising. Any Pisces in here? Maybe that's why I'm an emotional Aquarius. My rising sign is like, got me emotional. I'll like cry and then I'll like cringe that I'm crying. Like it's actually the funniest shit. I'm like, I don't judge others when they're emotional, as long as they're not like around me for too long. Because then I'm just like I can't with your emotion. And it's not because I'm like insensitive. It's actually because I'm too sensitive and I can't deal with it. Aqua Sun, Pisces rising. Yes, twin. All right, let's do Pisces. What does Pisces need to release? Six of Wands, Hierophant. Yeah, everybody's done. We're on the last sign now, which is Pisces. But I am going to try to save this video and post it to my YouTube channel. If anybody wants to see it, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll see it there. Okay, so you are very committed, Pisces, to your goals here, to trying to be successful at something. I think you need to release the expectation of perfection, of trying to be a perfectionist, okay? Yeah, some of you guys feel like to attain a certain goal here, you need to get like a certain amount of attention or something, or it's like you need to be like the best, or you need to be like perfect. You need to release this expectation within yourself, Pisces, that you need to be perfect. That's the message I'm getting for you guys. You're like being too much of a perfectionist right now. You're too laser focused on the end goal. You're not really enjoying the damn journey. What does Pisces need to embrace? What's coming in for Pisces? I just bent my damn card here. Rest. You're needing rest. So you guys are working too hard. Some of you guys are like, again, laser focused. You're so committed to your goal, and that's great, Pisces. Like, I'm happy that you're committed to your goal. You should be. Oh my God, the jester cat. So cute. I'd missed that. I just see it here in the chat. What is a jester cat? I missed the kitty. Damn. I'm so committed to what I'm doing. I missed the damn cat. All right, Pisces. Yeah, so you guys are like super committed to what you're doing, which is really good. Like you should be. But you are already going to be successful here. So you need to like remember to take breaks, Pisces. Because you could be nearing a period of burnout. Don't forget to rest. Ice, ice. Thank you. There's a jester cat. Again, thank you. And I got to see it this time. Tell me more. Embrace rest, Pisces. So embracing rest, you don't always need to be so productive, okay? You don't always need to be like super productive. Sometimes rest is productive, Pisces. What's how to align to this energy? Welcome to the new followers. Thank you for the follows. Oh, so cute. Thank you, paper crone, paper crane, paper. I can't read, guys. Oh my God. Oh, there's a pink one. So cute. Okay, how can Pisces align with this energy? How can Pisces align with this energy? Self-care, my loves. Self-care. Self-care, you got 9 of Pentacles. Rewarding yourself. Don't forget to reward yourself and celebrate, like recognize, Pisces, that you have like made accomplishments. I feel like you're always striving for more. You're in like very strong Capricorn energy right now. Like you're striving, constantly striving to be the best, striving for this perfectionism energy. You need to sometimes have some rest, Pisces. And just, you know, take care of yourself, reward yourself, celebrate your victories, your accomplishments. You are, Pisces, you got a lot of success coming in. Like you're already so successful. I don't even think you're recognizing your own success. I don't even think you recognize it. And you got so much coming in. But sometimes, Pisces, rest is productive. And it's the best thing you can do for yourself right now. Okay. Let's do a Moonology for Pisces. Moonology for Pisces. Ooh, 666. Well, 66.8K likes. Damn, I think that is probably the most likes I ever had on live. Thank you guys. Okay, Pisces got 2 Moonology cards. Like, I don't feel like this really resonates with the reading, but this is what came out. Step up and lead. I feel like you are already, this is what you're doing. Like you're wanting to be inspiring. You're wanting to like be the one that inspires other people. That's why you want to be the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think your main message here, Pisces, is that you need to embrace rest as productivity. Okay. You also have know your worth. Know your worth. So it feels like you may not see your worth. That's why you're always trying to be better. And there's nothing wrong with trying to be better, but also recognize who you are, where you already, like what you've already accomplished. I think it's really important to celebrate your accomplishments. Okay. Spirit animal, please, for Pisces. Spirit animal for Pisces. Okay, you got the sea serpent. Sea serpent. This is one of the special cards, the spirit cards. Sea serpent, healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment. Don't judge self, Pisces. Where am I? And we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. So that's what I got for you guys. Now, I am tired, but if it makes sense, like I'm not going to get off like right this second. I'm going to stay on for like a few more minutes because I just feel like I need to sort of wind down from the reading. So I'm going to yeah, we're done. No more readings. I need a rest here. But I mean, I actually enjoy being on the live and just like genuinely talking to you guys and, you know, just exchanging energy, not always me just giving the energy, right? Because it is a lot. I mean, my energy is limitless. And I did do a, not full moon. We're in the new moon in Aries. I did a new moon ritual right before I came on here. So I was extremely relaxed. I took a bath with some herbs and some rose petals. I did like a whole self-care ritual. I did a reading for myself. I did some journaling. Thank you guys. It's my pleasure. I enjoy this a lot. I really do. I enjoy coming on here. And this, honestly, this is like me stepping out of my comfort zone. It used to be so scary for me to come on live. And it's something that I'm overcoming. And so I appreciate that you guys are helping me as well overcome this energy of having the fear of like being seen. Because before, I would be getting distracted just by what my face is doing. Like when I would make videos, it'd be like, why am I making that face? Why is my face doing that? Like constantly, it actually makes you like way too self-aware. So, yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you all so much. And I appreciate all you guys showing your gratitude right now and your support. I see you in the comments. I know I don't like reply to a lot of comments, but there's just so many and I'm like overwhelmed. I do read them. I do read them all. I appreciate all your likes and you showing support. If you really would like to show support as well, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am in Canada, so we don't, my views and stuff are like not monetized on TikTok, but my videos on YouTube are monetized. So if you watch the readings on there as well, it does help me out, a little bit more too. I feel like so uncomfortable, like I'm asking you guys for money. I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm monetized on YouTube, so if you give me a view on there, it does a lot too. So, but I am posting the monthly readings as well, and I go live once a week on YouTube and do the all signs reading. So yeah, you guys, you know, do what you want. I love you either way. I definitely am very shocked at how much has happened in this channel, in this community within just 1 year. When I first started making TikToks, I had no views. When I first started YouTube, I had about 10 views per video. And that's what I was saying about consistency, guys, is you just have to keep going. Like, you have to push through the discomfort, right? But yeah, I feel like I need to just shut the hell up for a minute. Where's everybody watching from? If you didn't already say, or you can say it again. I'm gonna go and get a snack after this, and then probably just like brush my teeth and do my skincare and get ready for bed. It's 11:30 p.m. here. Ooh, okay. Illinois, Virginia, Phoenix. Yeah, I think like 50% of my viewers are from the US. So yeah, if TikTok gets banned and you guys still want to see my readings, definitely go subscribe to YouTube. Philippines. Yeah, I got tons of viewers in the Philippines, which is crazy. Thank you guys for hitting that like button as well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I really did enjoy my vacation. Copenhagen, Ohio. I did. I really want to live in Costa Rica. Like, it would be amazing. But I was doing some research, and I see that the country is having a problem with gentrification. And I mean, if I go there, it has to be with a plan that would help Costa Rica, that would help their economy, and not just me going there with like no plan. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be part of the problem. So like, I don't know, but I want to move to a hot country. Honestly, I haven't traveled like a ton. I'm doing more traveling now. But there's so much of the world to see. I'm like, how do I decide where I want to live? I just know I don't want to live in Canada. It's too cold here. Like, I freeze my ass off for like half the freaking year, more than half the year. The only time I get the weather that I liked is in the summer when it's like 30 degrees and everyone else is hiding in the AC. That's the weather that I like. This shit, freezing freaking rain that we're getting tonight, no, I don't like it. I don't want to do it anymore. Malaysia, I would love to visit. It was so, yeah, did you guys notice like I was talking slower? Like I was like so much more relaxed. It was so good. I'm done doing readings for today. I'm actually about to hop off in a couple of minutes. Just winding down here, you know. Yeah, so I love you guys so much. I'm so excited because, you know, one of my major downloads I got in life during like my journey of trying to figure out my purpose and everything was, you know, I've always kind of been like, I fit in a lot of places, but I don't really feel like I really belong in any one kind of place. I'm like, you know, if you're an Aquarius, you know what I'm talking about. Like, we can fit in anywhere, but we don't necessarily always feel like we belong, right, in one particular place. So one of my biggest downloads that I got when I was like trying to find out my purpose was that, you know, you may not feel like you belong somewhere. So one of my goals, or one of my parts of my journey here, is to create a community where other people who feel like me can feel like they belong. And this is just the beginning of that journey. The tarot thing, like, I'm gonna do more stuff. We're still on this journey, guys. The journey never ends. There's gonna be more to come. I'm not sure what else is to come yet, but it's bigger. I can feel it. It's bigger than this. Yeah, Spain is somewhere I want to travel as well. I've been to Scotland because I have family there. I've been to a few different states. I've been to New York. I've been to Vegas. I've been to Florida. Is that it? I've been to Atlanta in the airport, but I don't think it really counts because it was just a layover flight. So Georgia, yeah. Yes, thank you. I know we're all on this journey together, guys. We really are. And I feel like I have this community with everyone now, like, where I feel more supported, you know, so it's really good. And I look back like a year ago and I'm like, damn, like, what else am I going to do in the next year? Like, this is actually crazy. But yeah, so 74,000 likes, you guys. That's incredible. Nashville. I don't know. Maybe I'll come to Nashville. I don't know. I've never thought about going to Nashville, to be honest with you. I'll go in a second if it's somewhere hot. I'll be down there in a second. Like, when I was in Miami, I loved it there. But mind you, I was there in like January. It wasn't that hot, but it was still much hotter compared to where it was here in Canada, in Toronto. But yeah. I really want to go to LA. Like, I would like to go to LA and see LA. I don't know if I want to live there. I'd like to travel more of like Central America. I want to do a Europe trip. I want to go everywhere, guys. I'd like to go everywhere. It would be awesome. I was looking on Google Earth today and just like zooming in on like teeny tiny little islands in the middle of the ocean. And I'm like, there's so many like little tiny islands that exist that I'm like, what are all of these little islands? Like, they're so small, but they're actually not that small. But like, you zoom in the ocean and there's like these little tiny islands everywhere. I'm like, I want to live on one of these little islands. Like, I love the water. I love the ocean. I love the heat. I want to be somewhere where it's summer all the time. I want to be around, you know, the jungles and that lush environment. Like, I just feel like that's what's calling me. I felt so at home there. Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago. I've been to the Dominican Republic too. I forgot about that. It was a long time ago. Yeah, the Caribbean. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'd love to see Jamaica as well. I'll wear the cowboy hat in Texas, but I can't promise you that I'm going to have a mustache. I mean, we had like a fake mustache on. I don't think I want a mustache, guys. It's not the kind of girl I am. Malaysia, I love, yeah, see, tropical, the rainforest, the jungle. Oh, just, it's calling my soul, man. You know, Canada is great, and there's many beautiful places in Canada. In Toronto, it's just like very city, very concrete. And when you travel other places and then you come back here, you realize like actually how am I going to say this without sounding like I'm trashing my own country? How ugly Canada is. And I don't mean like the actual country. I just mean like the buildings. Like, everything's just gray. Everything's just boring looking. Like, there's no inspiration. Like, I just feel like it's just, I don't know. I don't feel like I belong here. Australia, that's another place I'd love to visit. Not a big fan of giant spiders, but I'd love to visit. But yeah, okay, guys, I'm gonna go now though. It's like 11:30. I'm like wired tired, so I can just like yap all night if you let me. But yeah, I will come on again next time there is a full moon. Yes, I haven't traveled a lot for like most of my life. I've been doing more traveling recently, like in this year, than I ever have in my entire life, which is crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you. We hit 75.4 thousand likes. That's incredible. Thank you for everybody who gifted during the live. Yes, I'm from Toronto, Canada. Hi. If you ever see me, say hi. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you all on the full moon. Bye. Have a good night, everybody. Love you. Mwah.